Alright, good morning everybody and welcome back to the latest episode of All the Mods Expert Mode Remastered, and we have got ourselves a busy day in front of us, so let's get cracking. Hopefully you won't see too much different around the base, but I have been gathering up resources and crafting stuff in the background over here. So we have electronic circuit, redstone and an iron furnace, and I don't know if they're anything new to anyone. That gives an electric furnace, which goes with an advanced machine casing, which is steel plates, advanced alloys, carbon plates. Now the advanced alloys are different in this. Silver plates, electrum plates and constantan. That is copper and nickel, so not too bad. Basic machine casing, bronze plates, that's easy enough. Steel plates, and then the carbon plates, which are the same as always, just coal powder. So we can do that. That gives us an induction furnace. That then goes in here, which is just these hop electrodes. Now there, see there it says integrity 100%. You have to go use the engineer's workbench with a blueprint. So let's look at the blueprint for the electrodes, and it's this one. So more hop graphite ingot, and if you remember, that was in the arc furnace where we had to squeeze coke dust into that graphite. So that was a long process, let me tell you, because I had to cook up all the coke. That gives us a blast furnace, and then here we have mish metal, which we've been doing downstairs on the rock hounding. Osmium blocks, which is just the osmium dust cooked up in the arc furnace, the immersive engineering arc furnace. And then the signalum flux duct, which is redstone and signalum. And signalum is redstone, silver and copper. So we use our magma crucible for that, and then put the redstone into the flux ducts, and that's electrum and hardened metal glass, if you like, because we don't have fused quartz yet. And that I did by making this reinforced glass and tipping copper, I think I used, onto it. And that's just glass and more of those advanced alloys. Yeah. Whew. Now, for those of you that were wondering why we used that recipe, there was another recipe which is a lot more basic, which I did try, and I don't know why it's not showing now. Anyway, but that's the only one we can get. We now have our metallurgic infuser. And to be quite honest with you, I was struggling to remember what that was for. But stage 2 of the process, display stands, which are advanced coils, which is just Restonia crystals around black quartz wrapped in gold nuggets. That's no big deal. Chiseled quartz in front of the laser gives us aesthetic green blocks, and normal blocks of quartz in the laser gives us aesthetic quartz. That gave us its display stands. The display stands are going to be used for the empowerer, if we remember, and that's what these steel casings were for. So that is now what the metallurgic infuser's for. We've got everything else ready here. We just need the steel casings. We will get there. We will get there. So we need basic control circuits. Metallurgic infuser, osmium with redstone gives us basic control circuits. We need 2. Let's put those back on there. Let's go and see how much osmium we've got. We have none. So let us hope. In here we've got, oh, I've dropped something on the floor there. we've got 3 there, and we've got some osmiridium, which we're going to be using later for the alloy smelter. Let's sleep so we can go and use our arc furnace. So osmium is going to now be the bottleneck. So we'll have to go and check what crystal shards and stuff like that we've got so that we can use. See if we can't get some more osmium going. So if we go to the arc furnace, I've cooked some iron up, and you can just see how much power that's caning our power. So that's going to be the next thing we're going to have to look at. These electrodes we did on the rock hounding press, and they started with an integrity of 50%, which is why we had to go with a different method for part of what we've just been crafting. I can't actually remember which it was. The blueprints, was it? It's getting there. It's getting there. Ooh. Nothing in there, and I don't think we've got anything left in the squeezer. No. There we go. There's our osmium. So that's going to go. Whoa! Woo-hoo. So the osmium is going to go in the metallurgic infuser once we take that downstairs to our powered area. Have I got the stuff to... I do. To power it is what I was not saying then. Let's just stick it here for now. And let's hope I can power it from this. Yes, we can. Alright, that's a good sign. So while we're here, we'll look at our shard situation. Now, if I don't know about you, but I can't see anything highlighted with osmium. So what shards do we need? Here we go. Osmium shard, which comes from the native and iridium shards. Erlichmanite. So what have we got in here we can use? Oxide, we've got 1. We've got 5 of those. But I have been processing some more. Let's have a look again. Oxide is good. Where's the native one gone? Native one. Thank goodness for that. So that should give us lots of osmium going forwards. Just need to grab some redstone. Let us go and see if we can't make our... I don't actually know how much it needs. That's 40. Power we're keeping up, no problem at all. Well, it only uses 1, that's handy. That's loud as well. There we go. Now we should, back up here, be able to finish our machine casings, steel casings, beg your pardon. And that gives us the empowerer, which together with the display stand gets us one step closer to the alloy smelter. So, osmiridium we've seen that we've got. Iron furnaces are easy, so I'm not stressing about those. Cauldrons are easy. It's the machine chassis, not sassy. I'm not going down a catwalk. Osmiridium again, we've got refined obsidian is in an osmium compressor, so we're going to need one of those, which I think, yeah, metallurgic infuser, crafting, So we're not too far off from making an osmium compressor at all. That's no big deal. It wants osmium to run it. So this is what we'll be looking at then. This is the next sticking point. Capacitors, mana glass. We've got the Britannia area set up. That's easy enough. Empowered Restonia crystal. So we can... I'm just wondering if it's going to be better to make the block. Does that only use the same amount? Is it just power? So we want nether brick, nether brick, nether brick, nether brick. Check. Already forgotten what it was. 4 redstone, 4 nether brick, 4 bricks. We'll have to cook, and 4 red dyes. We've only got 1, so we need to find some more red dye. We need to cook some. I've got any fuel left in here? I have, so we need some red flowers, which I can't see. I'm sure we can get some of those pretty quickly. What's over here? Roses or poppies would be handy right about now. Where are they all? There's normally 10 a penny. There's some. Just a quick skip through the desert. Is it just 2? Wondering if we can actually pulverize them for 4, or use our crusher for 3. That's better. We'll use our crusher then. We'll head home. Hopefully that's finished cooking. Yeah, so we should have... Restonia crystals was the other thing, wasn't it? We needed... Let's see if we can do 2. Redstone. Redstone, redstone, redstone. That should be easy enough. Right, now then, let's see if we can't set this up as well. So, I think if we put... I've got a feeling these need power as well. So we'll go 1 there, we'll put 1 there, 1... I don't know if that's going to get in the way. That's going to go on there. Then I think we need to power all of these. And we might even need to power the middle bit too. Once we've got the alloy smelter, the big thing is going to be power. There's no doubt about it. So they've now all got power. Slowly charging up. What do? We put our items on. I don't know if they just have to wait for a charge until they've got enough power. So what I will do, I will put a cut in let these charge up and see what happens. So I'll be back in a second, folks. Alright everyone, we are back, and yeah, I had made a mistake. You actually need 2 clear blocks between the display stands and the empowerer, so that's all sorted out now. Just throw these in there. How quick is it? So we are now officially losing power. But we have our first empowered Restonia crystal block. So let's just do another one. So it's a block on, and then you put your items on the display stand. Done that one. Another brick, redstone, and then you go, there you go, there's the lasers. Far and away. Drain in the power, 37, 36, 35, 34. That seems to have slowed down. They all seem to be gaining power now, which is odd. It's this one that's sort of throttling them. See, that's doing 50. So whenever that decides it's going to finish charging. Which I guess we'll be coming back to, because that's taking its time. They're not going to time out, are they, those items? Anyway, if they do, it's hardly the end of the world. So, we have our first step to a capacitor. We can change that into those. 1, 2, 3, 4. In fact, we should probably make 2 while we're doing this. So we've got that. We need a couple of mana glass. That should be easy enough. And we are getting desperate for applied energy sticks. So after I've got the alloy smelter, that's going to be our next thing. The reason I want the alloy smelter is because I want to make the dark steel armour, so that's the reasoning, that's the logic behind it. Put those away, don't want to lose those. Right, we were going to look at making some mana glass, which hopefully this is just the same as it's always been. That was an idiotic move, but in our bag, actually, I think it is. We should have our silk touch pick. We do. Thank you kindly. Let's go down here, see if this still works as I am expecting it to. Hello. Ow. Silly thing. Well, I've been enough. Right. Sorry for that interruption. Those pesky things don't know when to leave me alone. So we just drop those in the mana pool, and no, it doesn't work. Why would it? Why would it? Mana glass is greenhouse glass, which is green, which is glass, and those camouflage. Right, that's not too bad because we've already got the camouflage panels up here, I believe. In our carpenter, yeah, we've got lots of those. That could have been worse. In fact, that's going to give us more than we planned, isn't it? And that's it. We want 2 of you for what we're up to. You can stay in there. So that's another step done towards the capacitors. Now, I think this was the silver shards, wasn't it, or something? Yeah, silver clumps. So we need a purification chamber. Which is going to be some, wow, an enrichment chamber, which... Okay, so that's going to be another crafting thing. So I will probably, in between episodes, get us up to a purification chamber. Mish metal, empowered diamond, that I guess that's just a diamond block. Yeah, that's a diamond block, that's a diamond block. Steel casing we've seen how to make, not too worried about that. Mish metal we've got. Advanced circuits. Who's going to need an inscriber and an ender pulsar, they're not too difficult. Another one of those. So it's not too bad. That then takes us to more osmium required, so that's iron and redstone. More iron and redstone, so 2, 4, 6, 8. That gets us the purification chamber. Then we put silver ore in that, hopefully with just some flint to give us silver clumps. Okay. Hello. Silly thing. What a silly boy. Wrong place. And I've been storing up all my XP as well because... How much have we got now? 56 buckets-ish. Yeah, I've been storing it all up because I want to be able to enchant the armour we get from the alloy smelter. So hopefully that will work. So, yeah, I guess that's pretty much where we're at. I've got a lot of crafting to do. I'll go and make a load of those redstone and iron things in the metallurgic infuser. Join me next time and we'll be getting that ever step closer to Ender IO. Cheers folks, see you later.